my 2013 Mercedes-Benz C300. I got this because it's got a little bit of a following behind it. As you can see, I have the light up emblem and the all black grille. I also have these USR headlights, which this is an LED whenever I'm driving around, and then it also acts as my turn signal. Whenever the headlights kick on, these stay on, that turns on, and then that turns on. I also have the emblem wired to my headlights. Now, I've only had this thing for about a month, but I plan on customizing it. This is all that I got done to it so far, but if you want to check out the inside, come on. Alright, so this is inside the Mercedes C300. This is the sports package, so you'll see AMG everywhere, which is kind of cool, except for the fact that it doesn't have an AMG engine, so I'm just pretending right now. The volume up and down for Bluetooth, I haven't used that yet, so I don't know how much I trust that, just like I don't know how much I trust the SOS button up there. But yeah, so you can also control the screen up here by using these. It's got memory seats. You can control the seats in most ways, which I thought was kind of neat. Again, 2013. Automatic mirrors, automatic windows. It's also got a nice screen in it, which can be operated by this, which is a little older. A lot of people, I think they updated this because not too many people cared for it, but I actually really enjoyed it. To me, it's just a whole lot easier whenever you're driving and want to change something or adjust the screen at all. It's got heated seats, dual climate control. The shift knob feels very nice. It's smooth, and I kind of enjoy the way that the Mercedes logo looks up there. I like how clean it all looks. It's a little dirty because I've had it again for about a month, but look at the red outline and everything. I want to try to continue that whenever I'm adding stuff to it, to see where I can add red, where I can add more black, maybe swap out the aluminum, who knows. What else is there? Oh, the seats are nice leather. It's a very smooth car. I don't know if I said that. Probably said it already three times because that's the way I am. It's got nice windshield wipers. Alright, so right now we're driving the Mercedes C300. Like I said, I really like it. This is the W204. Not exactly sure what that means. I just got into this sort of thing, but I plan on adding all sorts of stuff to it. We're on kind of an uneven, bumpy road, so not a good place to be demonstrating how smooth it is. But it is very smooth. You have to trust me on that. I was surprised for the age that it is. But I plan on decking this thing out, trying to see what all I can add to it, try to get into maybe a stage 1 or possibly even a stage 2 tune. Maybe I'll end up going to some car meets and seeing if I can meet up with, this is a good time to check out the backup camera. So it does come with a nice backup camera, which I tend to ignore too much, but that's okay. But it is very smooth. I wish it had heating steering wheel. I wonder if you can add another steering wheel to it. But I plan on decking this thing out as much as I possibly can. Just really seeing what all I can do with it, because this is, I don't know if you want to call it a project car. It's more something like a personal challenge in a way to see what all I can do. I didn't even think, like, I've never worked on a car before in my life. So whenever I was swapping out the headlights, everybody else is probably like, swapping out headlights, that's easy. To me, it was stressful. I was stressing the whole time, struggling the whole time. Whenever I went to wire even the emblem up, I only had to splice one wire. And that was the most nerve-wracking thing. I think I've ever done, because I was holding it, shaking like I'm a like I'm defusing some bomb. But overall, I really like this car. Now, I don't think too many people would enjoy it just because of the room. It is very tight here, and it's you know, the Mercedes C. A lot of people say it stands for cheap, and don't get me wrong, you can get these for pretty cheap. Especially this one. I think I spent like 15 on it with 60,000 miles on it. I believe they're fairly reliable. I think they're good for 150 to 250,000 miles before you have to start doing some real major work to it. But overall, it is a very nice car. I love the aluminum all over the place, the accent of it, and I really like black on black, and I think red's a really good pair with it. So I really do plan on adding that all together. Yeah, this is if you get a chance and you have a little bit of spare cash, I'm sure you can get it for cheaper than 15 grand. Absolutely. I would definitely recommend trying to get one of these. It'd be fun to dabble with. If you get the W204 as well, which is, I believe that's 2011 to 2014, or no, it's 2012 to 2014 is, I'm fairly certain on, is the W204, which basically means you can get a lot of the parts for fairly cheap. Like the headlights were probably amongst the most expensive that I could get. They'll run you about $400 or so. And then I want to get a much bigger screen in here that comes with Apple CarPlay, which I found a company that makes it. I'll have to figure out that company and give you guys an update on if I end up getting the screen, and if it all works, then I'll give you guys an update on what it is. But it should come with Apple CarPlay. Makes the screen like 8 to 10 inches, and sticks out, and is also real flush, so it looks like it almost belongs. And I think even those are about $500 or so, which, I mean, $500 is a lot, but you would think that you'd be having to spend a good bit more, especially on something like this, which I think on the 2015 and up, to get modifications for those, I believe is one hefty penny. But either way, this is a nice, fun, fairly reliable car, and even me, who doesn't know anything about cars, is starting to be able to wrap my head around it. So definitely recommend you guys trying to get one. All right, awesome. That's all we got today.